To post my character now, you don't want to go and select my mesh and then go into the mesh edit mode. That's what the bones are for. So in object mode, with the armature selected, I can first try to somewhat position the character so that maybe it's getting roughly to where it should be. Actually came a little bit lower. There. Okay. And then with the armature still selected, I can switch to the pose mode and then go to normal. Or actually, hold on. First, I leave it on global, because now from a right view or side view, I can click those bones and then press R to rotate. And I did that for the wrong leg actually. So let's go to here and here. Maybe there. Yep. Okay, and maybe in a top view, I'm going to rotate this bone out a little bit so that it looks a little bit more natural. And then this bone I have selected right now, I have to adjust as well. But for a second, let me exit the pose mode and I select my mesh. And then oh, I can't do that. Never mind. Because the mesh density is a little bit too much right now. Every time if I go into wireframe mode, you see a lot of the shades, but because this is already a very dense mesh, I can't change the presentation resolution, unfortunately. So, sorry for this. Going back to the pose mode, I can then try to somewhat pose him. And again, it doesn't have to be 100% correct, but just so you get maybe roughly a good idea about how this could look like. Now the same for the arms. I move those forward. So in top view I rotate. And maybe at this point, let's rotate the torso. And yeah, the hip normally will be a little bit rotated, so I have to adjust this a little bit. Then I can go back into object, the pose mode, and then maybe let's adjust the head. And then, well, I have to rotate those one more time and fix that issue. And then I can continue fine-tuning it to a degree that I need. But as you can see, that's actually a quite useful tool to see if maybe your sketch will, for example, also be, if you turn this into a 3D product, comfortable to sit on, because if you just only make the sketch, you don't really see that in reference of a human figure. But if you put the human figure in, then it gets a complete different look. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how we, for example, start blocking out the different parts for that bike.